A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development in the ongoing conflict between Ukraine and Russia, former U.S. President Donald Trump has reportedly given his endorsement to a new 28-point peace plan aimed at bringing an end to the hostilities that have plagued the region since early 2022. This plan, however, has ignited a firestorm of criticism and concern among European officials and Ukrainian leaders, who view its demands as excessively favorable to Russia and detrimental to Ukraine's sovereignty. The details of the plan, as outlined by various media sources, suggest that it would require Ukraine to make substantial territorial concessions, including the surrender of the Donetsk region. This move is seen by many as a capitulation to Russian aggression, undermining Ukraine's territorial integrity and security. The proposal also includes stipulations for Ukraine to reduce its military capabilities significantly, potentially cutting its armed forces in half and banning the possession of long-range missiles. Trump's special envoy, Steve Witkoff, has been in discussions with Russian officials and Ukrainian security advisors to shape this controversial proposal. The discussions reportedly included a heated exchange between Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky during a recent White House meeting, where Trump allegedly insisted that Zelensky accept Russia's demands. Although Trump has denied that any shouting match occurred, the tension surrounding the negotiations is palpable. In the aftermath of the meeting, Trump called for a ceasefire along the current front line, a request that aligns with Kyiv's and European interests but is overshadowed by the more contentious aspects of the peace plan. The plan's requirement for Ukraine to relinquish control of the eastern Donbass region while retaining legal ownership has raised eyebrows, with critics labeling it a dubious arrangement that could lead to further instability. European leaders have been quick to voice their opposition to the proposed peace plan. The EU's foreign policy chief, Kaja Kallas, emphasized that any agreement must involve the participation of both Ukraine and European nations. Polish Foreign Minister Radoslaw Sikorski echoed this sentiment, asserting that Ukraine, as the victim of the conflict, should not face limitations on its defense capabilities. French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot added that a just peace must respect the sovereignty of all parties involved and cannot be equated with capitulation. Spain's Foreign Minister José Manuel Alvarez further stressed that any peace negotiations must ensure the continued existence of a sovereign and democratic Ukraine. These statements reflect a broader consensus among European nations that the proposed terms of the peace plan are unacceptable and could lead to a dangerous precedent in international relations. Despite the backlash, reports indicate that President Zelensky is willing to engage in discussions regarding the plan, suggesting a willingness to explore potential avenues for peace, albeit under duress. The Ukrainian president's office has indicated that he anticipates further talks with Trump in the coming days, signaling a complex interplay of diplomacy and negotiation amidst the backdrop of ongoing conflict. The Kremlin, for its part, has reiterated that any peace plan must address the root causes of the conflict. Dmitry Peskov, a spokesperson for President Vladimir Putin, stated that while discussions with the U.S. are ongoing, no formal negotiations regarding the peace plan are currently taking place. This ambiguity raises questions about the viability of the proposed plan and the sincerity of the parties involved in seeking a resolution. As the situation develops, it remains to be seen whether Trump's peace plan will gain traction or if it will be met with continued resistance from both Ukraine and its European allies. The stakes are high, as the conflict has already resulted in significant loss of life and displacement of millions. The international community watches closely, hoping for a resolution that respects Ukraine's sovereignty while ensuring lasting peace in the region. In conclusion, Trump's controversial peace plan has sparked a heated debate about the future of Ukraine and its relationship with Russia. As discussions continue, the focus will be on finding a balanced approach that addresses the concerns of all parties involved while striving for a just and lasting peace. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.